Stop being falafel on the road. Drive safely, Lagos. This is Frank Donga.
My people out on a day, my name now is Femi, aka the music and Taliban. I beg on my people if they shy you, make no drive. Don't drink and drive. Drive gingerly. Because accident na for real, it don't happen for the past. We not pray make it happen to anybody. I beg. Focus on your way, where you dey go, na it matter. This message now from Lagos Traffic Radio to 96.1 FM. I love you guys. That's a amount of love. Acha.
I beg, I won't come down before you reach that bridge. You won't take me past that bridge.
Driver, me, so I want to come down now.
I don't want you to say I don't pass your bus stop. Now I don't come back for you.
This lady looks familiar. Isn't this Sylvia? Sylvia!
Joyce, it's a lie. What a surprise. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, my dear. It's been such a while since I last saw you. You look so good.
Oh, I'm doing well. But where are you going to?
I'm going to that clinic across the road. How about you?
Oh, I'm going the same direction, but the supermarket.
Oh, okay. Let's go together.
Wait. Are we not going to cross the road?
Cross which road? This busy road, Sylvia. No, I normally use the pedestrian bridge now.
Ha, you have time. I normally cross the road. I don't have time for pedestrian bridge.
Sylvia, that is so wrong. Why put your life at risk when you can simply use the pedestrian bridge and save yourself from accidents?
That's actually true. I never thought about it. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge.
Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge. Sure, I don't go crossing the express road again tomorrow when I'm not there.
I won't. Thank you.
My good people of Lagos, when going out and you need to cross the road, always ensure you use the pedestrian bridge. Pedestrian bridges protect you. Stay safe, stay alert, stay secured. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of no cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
Soar beyond boundaries and rich communities. The largest gathering of women changing history. It's the 2024 National Women's Conference, organized by the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, Council, with the theme Soar Beyond Boundaries and Rich Communities. Starting from Tuesday, 10th September to Wednesday, 11th September 2024 at the Convention Center, Eco Hotel and Suite Victoria Island, Lagos. Time 9 a.m. daily. Renowned speakers will include Dr. Oluwatoni Adeyemi, Mrs. Temitope Okunu, Professor Rotimi Koka, and Honorable Mrs. Opayemi Akindele, among others, who will be sharing the wealth of experience on various topics on how to prevent and manage communicable diseases, transformative social welfare, and boy-child development, among others. Special guest of honor, opening ceremony, His Excellency Governor Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom State. Special guest for the closing ceremony, His Excellency Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State. And special guest gracing the gala night, His Excellency Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State. Yes, there will be a gala night with mouth-watering prizes to be won. Conference fee is 120,000 naira for physical participants and 30,000 naira for virtual attendees. Physical stores are available. Come join us at the 2024 National Women's Conference as we inspire, empower, and soar beyond boundaries together. For more information, please visit our website www.council2024nwc.org. Announcer, Chairman, Council, Convener, NWC, Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Sanwo-Olu, Vice Chairman, Council, and Co-Convener, NWC, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, Chairperson of the 2024 NWC, Professor Olufunke Adeyeyi.
Life is always full of wahala, but there is music, passion, feelings, and good vibes. Take a ride with InDrive app to get there on your own terms. You decide what your life will be full of and choose a fair price for this ride. InDrive, the InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator, is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.indrive.com.
Health and education, employment, and quality of life are some important indicators that directly influence social development, and this is often used by government in policy formulation for their citizens' welfare. Citizens' participation and accountability are both essential for social development of any society, and this is why the Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, is investing in the development of its people through various intervention and empowerment programs in line with the Themes Plus agenda. For insights on the activities of government, policy formulation, and social inclusion, tune in to MYSD Spectrum, Ministry of Youth and Social Development Spectrum, a 45-minute program designed to showcase activities of the ministry in line with the Themes Plus developmental agenda. Join us every Wednesdays at 4:15 to 5 p.m. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. MYSD Spectrum is powered by the Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Of course, when you hear that tune, you know it's time for another very wonderful edition of MYSD Spectrum. Of course, this is your gateway to the latest updates and insights on empowering the youth and protecting the vulnerable and engaging the community. Today, we are going to be shining the spotlight on a topic, on a unit, which of course I definitely am sure you would want to know about, you'd want to learn about, and you would want to be educated about. Yes, today we are talking about the creches and orphanages services, which of course is a unit on the social welfare department. Yes, we have been, engaging with the team from the social welfare department. We've had a few of them come the past couple of weeks, and today we're going to be shining our spotlight on this very special unit under that department, talking about the creches and orphanages unit. So we would love for you to just sit back, give us a bit of your attention, even as you will also give you traffic updates, even as this show progresses. And also do remember that we value your feedback, so we would also love to hear from you, even as we talk about the creches and orphanages unit, services unit right there in the Ministry of Youth and Social Development. Now, do remember, like I said, your feedback is essential. We'd love to hear from you. The numbers to call are 080-991-20777 and 091-538 77127. Any of this will do. For those who would want to, engage with us via WhatsApp, yes, if that's the way you would love to go, 080-991-20777 is the number you can, send us a message via. But of course, we do not entertain WhatsApp calls, so please do not call via WhatsApp. One more time, I want to say welcome to another edition of MYSD Spectrum. My name is Akan Usen. A quick update on how the roads are looking like. I have this one, it just came in via the platform. It's an update of a broken down military truck. This is at Antony by Northwest Filling Station, that's in Bagada. But the good news is that we already have a mechanic, trying to fix it and work on it to make sure it moves. And it's also not really affecting traffic for now. So as you head in that direction, do take note and do watch out for that impediment. One more time, broken down military truck at Anthony by Northwest Filling Station in West Bagada. The mechanic is working on it, but it's not really affecting traffic for now. So do take note as you head in that direction. All right, so straight away, I will be introducing my guests on the show. Yes, so it definitely is going to be a very, very entertaining discourse. So please, if you're driving, just give us a little bit of your attention. Put most of your attention on the road, okay? Yes, we love you alive and well. Okay, so with us on the show today on this very special episode, we have, first on my list, I have Mrs. Jinadu MT. She's a Deputy Director, Social Welfare. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so great to have you on the show with us. Okay, so please, that's your microphone. Could you just help us, move a bit towards, thank you so much. Thank you for, taking time out of your busy schedule to come, engage with us on this very special show. And just beside her, we have Mrs. Shoemimo O.O., Deputy Director, Social Welfare. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so great to have both of you on the show today. And today, we're shining our light on that very special unit, the Crutches and Orphanages Services, which you are both a part of. So straight away, could you just, let's start with you, Mrs. Jinadu. Could you tell us a bit about this unit? What does your work entail? What's it all about?
Good evening, well done. Crutches and Orphanages units.
Yes.
These units, we are saddled with the registration processing. In these units, we register the daycare, daycare preschool, nursery school. That falls under the ages of 0 to 5.
0 to 5, okay.
It is the responsibility of this same unit to register orphanages homes, rehabilitation homes, homes for elderly care, quality Liarubu. Yes, and we also do the registration for special need children. Children that lives with disability still our purview.
Okay, that's those homes that take care of them.
Yes. Okay. We register those homes of people that lives with disability, physically challenged. And when I say rehabilitation, we mean the street children. Is still under the purview of the Crutches and Orphanages units.
All right. So, Mrs. Shoemimo, can we talk a bit about the importance of registering crutches and orphanages and these other care centers that Mrs. Jinadu mentioned?
Yeah, it's the importance of registering with us, partnering with us. They are partnering with the Lagos State.
Yes.
And it is important for them to register with us to make it legal.
Okay. So anybody that does not register is running an illegal center.
Either illegal home or illegal private or school.
Yes.
And the school I'm talking about is crutches, preschool and daycare. That's just it.
Okay. So what are the benefits for registering? If I register my crutch with you, if I'm registered, let's just talk about that.
Okay, for example, let's just start from the NGO, for example.
Yes.
If you register with us, you have a lot of benefits to get. And what am I talking about? We are talking about recognition.
Yes.
We have a recognition with Lagos State. Partnering with Lagos State goes a long way.
Yes.
Okay, it's like it's going to stand as a vote of confidence for them, because people always like
identifying with you
with Lagos State.
Yes.
Not with us, with Lagos State.
Yes.
So it gives them that confidence, and it's like they also enjoy technical support. From the government. It's like we can also recommend, as that is in the right to the ministry. We can recommend grants for them. And that's about NGO. When it comes to school, to preschool, it is very, very important. Like my colleague said earlier, from ages 0, though I believe that there's nothing like ages 0. 0 is still inside the mother's womb. But from weeks down to, up to 5 years old, when they register with us, we tend, because when it comes to children is very, very paramount to Lagos State. We are totally after their welfare. We are after their the upbringing, that's general well-being of them. So there's need for them to register, because it is clearly stated that it is important if they want the school to be legal. And when it comes to legality of things, if the school is not approved, for example, when it comes to secondary school, if it's not approved, the school will not be able to the student will not be allowed to sit for WAEC. So the same thing goes to us. So I don't pray that anything bad should happen to them, because in case of death now, who is going to be of backbook to them? Registry with us make them have a legal stay. We'll be able to put them through what to do.
Okay.
So we cancel them. We go there on regular basis to have interactive sessions with them. For them also to know the importance of child right law.
Yes.
So those are the things that they're going to benefit from us when they register with us.
Quite a lot of benefits to to be gotten from being approved and being registered. Okay, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and it is MYSD Spectrum live, and we have two very special guests with us, Mrs. Jinodu MT, Deputy Director Social Welfare, and we're actually talking on the crutches and orphanages services unit there. And we also have Mrs. Shoemi Mo, Deputy Director Social Welfare, and they have been doing a great job of making us understand why you need to get registered if you're not already registered on there. So Mrs. Jinodu, I know there's a registration process, for example, daycare centers, like you mentioned, the crutches, the play groups, and all that. Can you take us through the requirements, how to go about this?
If a client comes into the office to make an inquiry, there is a requirement. There are rules and regulations that they need to follow, and that's the reason why we have a requirement for them.
Yes.
But the first thing we ask them is, have they registered that name with the CAC?
So first of all, you have to register.
Yes, they have to register with Corporate Affairs
Commission. Okay.
They have to register.
Okay.
That's the first thing. Have they done the name search? So if their answer is yes, then the requirements will now be given to them. They will now attach that they are CAC, so it will now goes with an application to the permanent secretary, writing their intention of wanting to register their daycare, wanting to register their orphanage home or an elderly care home. Depends on the category which they follows. So after the application have been submitted to the permanent secretary, it's still coming down to the unit, whereby we now call them with their phone number for an interactive section. And the interactive section, that is when we now sit down to talk. Yes, you want to register your daycare, do you have an accommodation, where is the place is being situated, you have it, and the things that they need to put in place. As a founder, you need part of the document that you need to come with your credentials.
Wow.
You must have your LASTRA, Lagos State
Residence Registration
Agency.
Yes.
You need to have it. You need to have your medical fitness certificate to show that you are medically fitted, and for us to be really assured that all those students that will be placed, and those students that will be placed in your care, there is nothing like maybe you want to no ailments that you can pass across to such children. And with the caregivers that will be working with you too, they need to be medically fit. And aside that too, we do request from them their medical retainership. They will need to go to a nearby hospital to register that name of that crèche.
Yes.
So in case we didn't pray for it, in case of such, they can easily take such children to that hospital.
In case they need medical attention.
Very, very important. They need to have a first aid box with contents in their schools. Yes. They need to have a first aid box with, what a first aid box entails. They need to have a spirit, iodine, GV, and paracetamol. And we need to be monitoring them, because in that school they need to have a school social worker. That will be working, attached to that school. So that first aid box is going to be part of what they will be monitoring, those drugs that will be there. Hope they are not expired. If they expire, to get it out, put another one there. And aside that too, after all these documents are now being submitted, there's what we call an assessment.
Okay.
An assessment will now be done by the units.
Okay.
A team, a group of people will now go on assessment to assess the place. And what are the things that we are looking for? Because in my unit, creches and orphanages unit, we are basically about the structure.
Okay.
Is the environment in a serene place? Is the environment neat? Is it child friendly?
When you say something is child friendly, how do you what?
Child friendly. That what I mean by child friendly is that if the environment should be clean, neat, conducive for a child to be bringing into that facility. It should be. So if all this is in place, by the time we go for an assessment, so that the things that we want to do, there should be an indoor game.
Okay.
There should be an outdoor game at their leisure time that the children can easily play with the caregivers. The caregivers too, we need to assess them. Are they truly okay? Because they spend much of their time with the caregiver. And very, very important, we used to advise them to have their CCTV camera.
Okay.
It's very, very paramount. So that even if the founder is not on ground, he can, when he comes out, he can easily see. You too, you have it.
Yes.
Sure, you understand.
Yes.
So they can easily see what is going on, because there are some caregiver, sometimes they want to act funny. So it is very, very important for each of the schools to have their CCTV.
Mr. Shoaib, you wanted to say something?
Yes, like the environment have to be child-proofed.
Child-proof, okay?
Okay, and the situation whereby there won't be any sharp objects on the floor.
Yeah.
There won't be any object that can be endangered to the children's life.
Okay.
There won't be this. Normally, sometimes when you go out, you just see naked wire.
Okay.
So those are the things that we don't. That we are really totally against. So that is why it has to be child
friendly.
Friendly and proved.
Okay.
Friendly is quite from child proof.
Okay. Back to Mrs. Jinadu.
I'm with you.
Yes. So you were taking us through that. You were telling us about the requirements. Yes.
That is for daycare.
Yes.
If we want to register an orphanage home too,
okay.
That is, I come in as a client.
Okay, so can we just pause that for the orphanage? We'll come to that. But I'm curious now, with everything you stated, how long will this whole, typically, how long does this whole registration process take?
Immediately an application is being received in the office, we'll call the clients immediately for an interactive section.
Okay.
And once they come for an interactive section, we explain everything. We are now expecting them to come with all those documents.
So it's really
so
depends
as soon
on
as
them.
as soon as they come with all the documents, we select them for an assessment. And with the assessment being done, if we are really convinced, then a write-up will follow. So after that one, the letter that we are going to grant them first is called provisional approval.
Okay.
For a daycare, crèche, preschool, and nursery, their provisional approval will last for 2 years.
2 years, okay.
After which they now write for their final certificates.
Okay.
That is for daycare, preschool. But for an orphanage home, an elderly home, a rehabilitation home for special needs, theirs is for 6 months.
6 months, not 2 years.
Not 3 years.
Okay.
Their provisional approval will last for 6 months. After that 6 months, they now apply the way they applied then for their final approval. Yes.
Okay, so we can comfortably say the difference between a provisional and final approval is that this one lasts for 2 years.
Yes.
And at the end of 2 years, they have to reapply.
They will reapply.
Okay.
Before they can collect their
Mrs. Shoaib wants to say something.
Yes, for 6 months, quite all right. But before that time, we must have because we do have what they call unscheduled visits.
Oh, okay.
We pay them unscheduled visits.
You don't tell them.
We don't tell them before going there.
Okay.
And the purpose is for us to know if they are in compliance with the laws.
Or they were just pretending because they knew you were coming.
So we need to know if they are in compliance with Lagos State law, the regulations and the law and regulation that safeguard the creches or private orphanages or private homes, private elderly care private rehabilitation or private street children.
Okay.
Because we know how it goes. Sometimes when you tell them that you'll be coming, they'll be fully prepared. That's why they're going to sweep where they love.
Make sure everywhere is okay.
So we don't want that. So we always like paying them on scheduled visits.
But that unscheduled visit who comes after they might have
gotten provisional.
But if it is at the initial stage that they want to collect their provisional approval, they will be aware of our coming.
Okay.
But subsequent ones,
you don't
just jump in. Just for us to see maybe they are following the operational guideline.
Okay. A great one. A quick detour to just check on the traffic situation. I have this one from the Ebute axis. Let's see. That's inner part of Ikorodu. Let's see. Okay, this is Ogolonto actually. Movement on the return journey from Itowolu inwards Orita J Majidu. Good, but approaching Ogolonto intersection is a bit slow due to traffic alternation and not forgetting bus stop activities. However, you have nothing to worry about. The traffic managers are on ground maintaining sanity. Moving down to Antikeni is in good shape. All the way to Aruno. Traffic journey, movement from Aruno inwards Agric is slow at the intersection, and this is due to ongoing road construction around that end. But it's a good movement approaching Antikeni down to Ogolonto all through to Itowolu. Obaseko Made stretch connecting police post is good. Likewise, as you connect St. Margaret, Ibeshe roundabout down to Igbogo is good. Police post inwards Abattoir, General Hospital to Ojogbe is calm. However, as you approach Italewa, it's slightly busy due to traffic interchange. This time, shifting our attention a bit to our live camera feeds, I can tell you at this time that traffic around the Alakwere junction is just a steady movement at this time, not so busy. Of course, we're aware of the few queues around that end. Pedestrians crossing around that end also contributing to that slow movement around that end. Of course, we'll pan our cameras to look at other sections of town to let you know what things are looking like. I have a good view of the service lane of the Ojota end where vehicles taking that, I see commercial vehicles, yellow buses, slowing down movement a bit on that end. So, but of course, if you're coming in from the Kudrat Abiola way end and trying to connect the service lane inwards Maryland, you will experience that slow movement due to commercial vehicles, just on that end doing their thing. So, but just making things a bit slow. Of course, you're aware that movement inwards the Odoyalaro end is a bit busy now because of the contraflow in progress, because of the rehabilitation work ongoing around that corner. Of course, right here with us we have Mrs. Jinodu MT and Deputy Director Social Welfare, and Mrs. Showa Emimo OO, Deputy Director Social Welfare, and they are from the Creches and Orphanages Services Unit of the Social Welfare Department right there in the Ministry of Youth and Social Development. And we have been, just shedding light on this very, very important unit. Okay, so back to you. This time I'll be directing my question to Mrs. Showa Emimo. We have talked about the registration process for creches, daycare centers, playgroups, and all that. Are there any specific requirements for, because I see you mentioned street children centers and orphanages. Is it the same process or is it slightly different?
It's the same process.
Okay.
With private orphanages, and the street children. But the only difference this time around is the type of cases. The type of cases. The type of children that are being
attended
placed in such that's homes. Like orphanages, for example, the place of orphans, abandoned children. They place children for shelter. Those are the children in orphanage, private orphanages, and that of street children, like the name says, street children. So we are talking about some children that are found under the bridges, under the bridges of Lagos State.
How do you see these children?
We are not the one. Sometimes the children walk into the homes for such. But believe me sincerely that the homes, they are not in the position to place any children except they go through our own ministry. So it's the ministry that places children in any of either orphanages, street children, rehabilitation. It is a duty of the ministry.
Okay.
To place.
So it has to come through your unit.
Yes, it is centralized. The placement is centralized.
Wow. Okay. So registration process. You were saying the children. Yes, there's a difference, and then but the process of registration. Is there any difference? Is there any difference from that of daycare centers, apart from the fact that Mrs. Jinodu mentioned that provisional.
Definitely, there's a big difference.
Okay.
When we are talking about crèches,
yes,
crèches is a day school.
Yes.
Private orphanages, we are talking about.
They live there.
So
okay.
You have to put so many things into considerations. Number one, when it comes to the structure,
yes,
it is very, very important for the rooms, because when you go there, it has, like we earlier said, the child-proof, the child-friendly, it has to be neat, it has to be fine. The gate must be well fenced.
Okay, well fenced.
The security is very paramount.
So the children don't jump
at all.
Okay.
Well fenced with security. We are always advising to have a security personnel. Okay. So well fenced. Then when talking about the orphanages again, we consider the ventilations of the room. So it has to have those cross ventilations.
Okay.
We consider every aspect, every little aspect that people think that we're not going to look into.
Wow.
We consider the hostels. When you're talking about the hostels, the situation whereby they have they have both gender,
male and female.
So it is very, very important
that they don't stay together and all that.
So there must be a distinct separation hostels for the male and female wards. So we are very, very passionate about that, because you don't want a situation whereby they'll be going visiting things.
Yes.
So there must be distinct separate hostels for them. Then aside from that again, there must be a play
area.
Play area that is indoor and outdoor playing ground.
Just like the
depending on the age.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on the age. It's a situation where you have age range from 6 to 10.
Yes.
Of course, they have to play. It's part of their rights.
Yes.
So definitely there must be provisions for that for them. And the provision we're talking about is the indoor and outdoor
playing
area. There must be a sick pay.
Okay.
We don't normally pay, but we are very, very proactive in our ministry. So it's like when it comes to that, there must be a sick pay whereby they have to give them first aid before taking them to the nearest
healthcare
so that they have registered with.
Just like for the crèches. Okay.
And the numbers of the social workers matters enough. Like when we have about 20 children in an orphanages, 15 children in an orphanage, for example, there should be at least they must employ the service of one social worker.
Okay, per 15 children.
Yes.
Okay.
We also have to consider the caregivers too.
Okay.
They do this shift day and so they rotate their shift. Okay. And then aside from that again, for the comfort of those children, they have to ensure that those children goes to school. So all those things are taken into
consideration.
Then immediately a child is being placed into that home.
Yes.
There must be what they call record keeping, that is a file.
Yes.
Where they write everything, observation about the child, things like that. So that's it. I'm not diverting from what.
No.
So that's just it.
Okay,
so that's a big difference.
Yes. Okay, Mrs. Jinodu, she wants to add something. Yeah.
Part of what we are checking, since I told you, we are much more concerned about the structure. There should be two exits.
Two exits. Okay.
Into the home.
Okay. Aside ventilation.
Yes. Ventilation, it can either be two or multiple.
Okay.
It can be multiple.
And you state this when they come, when the owners or when the private people come, you state this to them.
Yes.
Two exits. It can be to the front. Okay. It can be to the back. Some to the kitchen. Aside that two exits, they must have on ground what we call fire extinguisher. We didn't pray for it.
Okay.
And that fire extinguisher goes along with their fire safety certificate. That will be part of the document that they are coming with.
Which they have to also
yes, yes. And aside that, any children that is being placed into that home, they will not just be in the home, sitting, doing nothing. Some will have opportunity. If they are educated, they will go to school. Some that they cannot go by way of school will learn a vocation. They can learn it within that home too, whereby the founder will get them maybe tailoring workshop. You bring somebody from outside to come and tutor them. These hairdressing stuff, aircraft, all those things, they will be learning it there. Computer training, they can have a computer workshop, tailoring workshop, hairdressing workshop, whereby even after school they can still learn all those vocation to add more
to their skill sets. Okay.
Yes.
So just going alongside that, Mr. Jinodu, for the elderly care and rehabilitation homes, are there any unique requirements, or it's the same, like similar process for those who want to?
You too, you said elderly care.
Yes.
Elderly care will be quite different.
Okay.
Their own requirement is quite different from children that's being
young people.
It is quite different. The way you are going to treat an elderly people is quite different from the way you are going to treat a child that is coming from the street.
Yes.
So it is quite different. In an elderly care home, you need caregiver will be there.
Caregiver.
They need to have a social worker. And aside that one, their meal. Their meal. You know that there are some, they have one ailment or the other.
Yeah.
So the person that will be managing their meals should be there to guide, okay, mama can eat this.
And monitor.
They will be monitoring that mama cannot eat this. Sure, you understand?
Yes.
They will be there to monitor their meal. They know when to go to bed to go and sleep. They know when they will gather them together to sing for them. They know when they are going to do their indoor stuff. All these that is indoor, and they know when they will put them outside in the evening for them to take fresh air. They need it, and sometimes they will sit. The caregivers with the founder can sit in their midst to crack jokes, tell stories, old stories, which they will be willing. They will be happy to hear such stories. And aside that too, what do I want? Yes. In an elderly care home, you know they will have their crutches, their stick, all those stuff to work.
Just to add to what she said, there must be a friendly pathway. Friendly pathway in the sense that when she said some of them uses crutches, so that they won't fall, and they have to have a way where there will be ramp. Like, you know, it's not all of them that can go
wheelchair
through the
ramp.
staircase.
Yes, okay.
Or even if they have to hold something.
Yes.
But it's like they need something like that to support them. You know, some of the elderly, we all know how it looks like.
Yes.
Some will say that they want to do the working themselves. They don't want to sit on the wheelchair. So it has to have that pathway friendly. It has to be pathway friendly. Very, very important, so that they have easy access to wherever they want to go. They don't have to depend on social workers or caregiver before they move around the facility.
Okay, so I'll be throwing this jointly to the both of you. How monitoring and evaluation, how does your unit, handle, how do you monitor and evaluate these registered care centers, the ones that register, and then, you mentioned quarterly or notified visits. Tell us a bit about this monitoring and evaluation. How does that work?
Monitoring and evaluation.
Yes.
When they come in for registration.
Yes.
All this, we inform them of this. Normally, whenever they come for the interactive session, we tell them that we'll be coming. If they happen to be given provisional approval, that this is how we go about our job. And we always let them know that we are not there for witch hunting. But whenever we are there, if we find out that we see something that is not pleasing to us, we hold it correct them. So when we go to places like that and we find out when we go out for monitoring, like I said, it's like on our way.
Yes.
So it's like getting there, or when we get to the place, there are some certain things when we come to the requirement, we've given them what they're supposed to do, and we also let them know the guidelines on how to go about things like that. So it's like we don't always want the idea of them deviating from what they are supposed to do. Yes, because they are supposed to be in compliance with the rules and the regulation safeguarding that home. So it's like then if they find out that they're not keeping to what they are supposed to do, we will correct them. That's what we do. That's the purpose of monitoring them, to evaluate what is going on and like for them not to deviate for what's supposed to be on ground.
Mr. Jinadu, would you want to add to this?
Yeah, as I've said earlier, because we have an operational guideline.
Yes.
That is rules that guide them. If they are aware of our coming, they will have needs make everywhere to be cool and calm.
Yes.
So by we going on schedule, we will meet things. There are some they will deviate. There are some they will keep to the rules and regulation.
But for those who don't keep to or talking about illegal homes, are there any consequences for operating an unregistered care center? You know,
Yes.
What does the government do?
There is what we call closure.
Okay.
Sometimes we may notice it ourselves.
Okay.
Through our investigation.
Okay.
Sometimes a good Samaritan. Sometimes on social media.
Yes.
So if we see anything of such, we first of all do our investigation.
Okay.
After the investigation, come back, write a report. It is the permanent secretary that can give us a directive for closure of any home.
Okay.
And if directive is being given like that, we can't do it alone. We have team. It's a teamwork. We go in team. And when we get there, the first thing that we need to do is all those the children that are inside that facility, we evacuate them by placing them in another home.
Another home, okay.
For safety.
Okay.
So after placing them in another one, that is where we now lock, we padlock, then we seal.
Okay.
But it's going to be a directive
that
of the permanent secretary.
Before you take any action.
Before we take any action, it is the investigation to really confirm.
Okay.
So if it is being confirmed, we informed the permanent secretary, and a directive will be given to us.
Mrs. Showemo, do you want to add to this?
To what she said,
yes.
It's like sometimes after doing all those things, we call them, we invite them to the ministry.
Yes.
Because before you know it, some will say, they are not aware that they're supposed to register with the They are not even aware of any registration. They don't know where they register. And some will tell you that they also have their headquarters is at so area, and they decide to have the brand. So that's they're so sorry about it. So we call them. So I will tell them what to do. So once they are being told, and we tell them the requirement, things like that. And if we feel that they'll be able to meet up with the requirements, what else good?
That's after you've done your investigation.
That one is applicable to those people who have not registered.
Not registered.
Okay. Now I'm talking about the ones that they have registered at the end of the day. They now violate the rules and regulations. That's the reason why we need to evacuate those children that have been placed in their facilities. But the ones that are now away, they don't know. They don't even know they are left to their rights. Those are the ones that you will invite. You invite, you now explain things how it's supposed to go. You now explain it to them. But those who knows and violates it and jump on them.
Run foul.
Yes.
All right, quite a very, very interesting discourse, but alas, we have run out of time. I must say, yes, we have run out of time, actually. I must say a very big thank you. I was going to ask about the challenges and, the way forward, and if people want to reach out. But let's just quickly do that in 30 seconds. For those who want to reach out to get more information from your unit, or seek clarification on any and everything, orphanages, creches, and how do we reach out?
They'll come to the Ministry of Youth and Social Development. They'll come to the first floor. Creches and orphanages units, room 37.
Room 37. And you take it up from there.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Jinodu.
It's my
and
pleasure.
Mrs. Showemo. I had a great time on the show. And yes, I'm looking forward to having you both on another edition of this show. Dear listener, we have come to the end of another very, very exciting episode of MYSD Spectrum. Thank you for joining us on this journey. A big thank you to Deola Olabisi, Director of Public Affairs, Ministry of Youth and Social Development. And also a big thank you to our executive producer, Tayo Akonle. Dear listener, remember, the cornerstone of a brighter future is social development, and together we can build a more inclusive and prosperous society. Stay tuned for more updates, insights, and success stories from the Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development. Until next time, keep shining your light and keep making a difference in your community. My name is Akan Usen, your host, and I'm saying goodbye for now.
Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Mommy Shola, you remembered us today? Welcome, come inside.
Thank you, my sister. I have been looking for the past 30 minutes. The door just opened as I was about to leave.
See, my sister, is these people behind us so? Morning, afternoon, and even at night, always making noise every time. The noise is getting to me and my family, honestly.
Noise pollution occurs when unwanted or disturbing sounds enter the environment. Exposure to loud noise for prolonged periods can cause increased stress levels, leading to high blood pressure, sleep disturbance resulting in insomnia, and noise-induced hearing loss. These health problems can affect both adults and children. Please don't disturb the environment. Worship, business, and entertainment can be done in moderation without disturbing the environment. Let's stop noise pollution today. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
See as this one they waka to cross road like saying our papa them make road for. I see come up for road, Joe.
I beg, let her pass, please.
Madam, if you like say you enjoy this ride.
No. I booked your taxi company because I felt you guys should know better. Can't you see that lady you almost hit was on the zebra crossing? No, you should know better, my friend.
Madam, know what? This is Lagos, where be busy city. See, when you are on the road, you don't run, you race.
No, being in Lagos doesn't mean law and order shouldn't be maintained at the highest order. Haba, this is a smart city and I expected much from you. At least, you brag of driving for ages. You should know it's an offense punishable by law to run over a pedestrian while on the zebra crossing.
Now to carry better patience when person they drive now be that.
Dear Lagosians, let's be civil on the roads and do not forget the rules of driving while in motion. Don't be caught on the wrong side of the law. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Just listen to traffic radio so I know the fastest way to go. Say I wear my clothes, wear my shoe, carry my bag, hit the road, now so I go. I say, no hold up for me matter as long as I listen to traffic radio. No traffic for me matter as long as I tune to traffic radio. So I go, now so I go. I say now so I go, now so we dey go. My name na George Nathaniel. Traffic radio, na do well.
Welcome to Train Schedule from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Traveling using the standard rail gauge is as follows. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Depart Lagos and Ibadan simultaneously at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. respectively. Lagos to Ijoko Lagos Mass Transit Train LMTT departs Ijoko at 6:30 a.m. for Ido and departs Ido at 6:15 p.m. for Ijoko. Ido to Kajola LMTT departs Kajola at 7 a.m. for Ido and departs Ido at 5:30 p.m. for Kajola. You can avail yourself of these schedules to have a pleasant ride on the standard rail gauge and Lagos Mass Transit train. And that is the train schedule from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Be straightforward with ya. See this position you don't put me, giving me choco. You say you want nothing, but you fire down all these scenarios. Every little problem that you cannot handle, and you can name it. Whether it is to fight me, whether you do it, I just need to rewind. And you can name it. Going distant tonight, yeah. I put my energy far away, my energy far away. I told my baby I'm done with that, giving you peace of love. If I decide that I won't call tonight, I know that you will call. I told my baby I'm done with that, I wanna feel my love. If I decide that I won't call tonight, tell me how you will call. Oh. How far you take it, how far you choose and let me go, how far you make it. Can I let it all be slow? Your one-way ticket, you're one way away from me. Yeah, you can name it, whether it is to fight me, whether you don't it, I just need to rewind. And you can name it, going distant tonight, yeah. I put my energy far away, my energy far away. I told my baby I'm done with that, giving you peace of love. If I decide that I won't call tonight, I know that you will call. I told my baby I'm done with that, I wanna feel my love. If I decide that I won't call tonight, tell me how you will call. Oh.
Welcome back. And time check, it's 10 minutes gone past 5 o'clock. It's the return trip right here on your darling station, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. How's it looking like around your end? Do remember, we'd love to hear from you what things are looking like around your end traffic-wise. But at this time, I would love to connect with the control room. Let's see what's happening as regards traffic. Hello, control.
Hello, good evening, Akan.
Good evening, Nurdin. Good to hear your voice. Welcome.
Thank you very much. The traffic report from Ikodu Road.
Okay.
From Eko Bridge towards Alaka, head down.
Okay.
Ojuelegba, down to Downland Bridge, with Friday, we have it good to go.
So, Eco Bridge all the way through to Fade is good, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
While from Fade to Onipan, down to Baniko and Anthony, is equally good.
Great, okay.
Anthony to Idiroko, better movement.
Okay.
While from Idiroko towards Independence Tunnel, Odoyala is quite busy due to usual construction of the road at Odoyala Road.
Yes.
Beyond Odoyala Road to Ojota, we have it okay.
Okay.
Also, Ojota to interchange, Tipa Garage, and with myself, good movement.
Okay.
Also, descending matter bridge to Wode, we have it okay.
Okay.
One from Wode and which Way Bridge down to Irao, better movement.
Okay.
Irao to but approaching Ajegunle, we have a slight delay, slight busy traffic around Ajegunle.
Okay.
One from Ajegunle to Odogun. Majidu down to Golonto, better movement.
Okay.
From Ogolonto to Agric, down to Benson, we have it okay.
Okay.
One from Benson to Ikoduga, little traffic around the alternation at Ikoduga.
Okay.
On the return journey, there's no problem coming back from Ikoduga back to Myself and Ojota.
Right.
We have it okay.
Okay.
Those are the first around Ikodu now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nuruddin. Well done. We'll be on standby for more feeds from your end. Well done.
All right.
Okay. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and that was Nuruddin from the control room, giving us a heads up on the traffic situation on the Ikorodu Road stretch, coming all the way from the Eko Bridge down that entire stretch to Domalong, inwards Fadei, down Onikpan or Banikoro, and Tony down to Idiroko, all looking good, but it gets busy inwards Independence Tunnel down to the Odoyalaru. And of course, we are aware of the construction work ongoing on that expansion joint that just right there on the Odoyalaru Bridge, and we have counterflow in progress around that end. But beyond that end, inwards Ojota, it's good. Ojota to the interchange is good. Shutipa Garage to mile 12, all the way through to Owode Lede, down to Owode Oniri, and the Way Bridge inwards Irawo, all good. Connecting Ajegunle gets slightly busy, but beyond that end, Odogu Majidu, all the way through to Ogunto Aruno, down Benson is good, but inwards the corridor roundabout, it gets a little busy due to alternation activity. The rest of the stretch on the return journey looking very good inwards mile 12, then onwards journey or Jota is looking good at this time. All right, let's go take the flight schedule, and when I come back we'll definitely have more updates for you. Stay close. I'll be right back.
This is Flight Schedule, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. It's time for the flight schedule. Max Airline has a flight from Lagos to Kano, and this is for 7:55 p.m. Arik Air, Lagos to Abuja, 6:10 p.m. this evening. Arik Air, Lagos to Port Harcourt, 5:30. Ibom Air has a flight from Lagos to Abuja, and this is also for 5:30 p.m. this evening. Air Peace, Lagos to Abuja, 7:25 p.m. And that's all for the flight schedule at this time. Wishing all flyers a safe flight today. Thanks for listening.
You've just listened to Flight Schedule, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Let us take you through that journey home. We got the latest traffic updates, news and reports every day, 4 to 9 p.m. On the return trip. Join us as we guide you through a traffic-free journey to your various destination anywhere in Lagos. 4 to 9 p.m. daily. 4 to 9 p.m. The return trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Chai, my head, Oga landlord. Why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again, this one with your body hot so. You don't do test? Yes, see result, Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria. You need Luta. Luta na better medicine. We dey knock down malaria. Oya see am. Take am. Hey, thank you, Oga Luta. I don't dey can't pay. Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Better don't land, life has become easy. But the good people of Lagos State, it's now convenient.
Ìjọba Èkó mà ló tún ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àmúlò ètò Lagos Revenue Portal LRP. LRP á jẹ́ kó rọrùn fún ẹ láti forúkọsílẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùsanwó orí, ìwọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan, ilé-iṣẹ́ tàbí àpò ìṣúná alájọni. LRP ń jẹ́ kí owó sísan sí gbogbo ẹ̀ka ilé-iṣẹ́ ìjọba rọrùn gidi. Yóò sì fún ọ láǹfààní láti béèrè fún iye owó orí àti owó àbùdá tó yẹ kó san, tí wàá sì san pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn lórí ayélujára láìsí wàhálà. Pẹ̀lú LRP, wàá láǹfààní láti ṣe àmójútó owó tó ń san àti láti ṣe àtúnṣe àìbámọ̀ tí àṣìṣe bá wà. Ààbò tó dájú wà lórí àlàyé àti àkọsílẹ̀ nípa ìṣúná rẹ̀, torí pé LRP ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú òfin ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó ń dáàbò bo àlàyé àti àkọsílẹ̀ ní Nigerian Data Protection Act 2023. LRP ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú èyíkéyìí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. Ìwọ náà jẹ àǹfààní àmójútó owó sísan lọ́nà tó rọrùn bá. Kàn sí www.revenue.lagostate.gov.ng láti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ọjọ́ iwájú tó dára.
The Lagos State Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources is inviting our stakeholders to a meeting with the team curbing the menace of sand spillage on Lagos roads and its negative impact on the environment. Date: Friday, 6th September 2024. Time: 11 a.m. prompt. Venue: Debt Management Office, 5 Asbifi Road, Alausa, Ikeja. Come, let us join hands to make our environment habitable for all. Engineer Biola Olowu, Special Advisor, Office of Mineral Resources, Announcer.
My people, I dey on top Lagos Road from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM to come ask the people how them sabi how to drive. Make we hear them.
I'm a good driver as at now. I learned it during the lockdown and learning using the mirror, using the back, using the accelerators and everything. But there was a point the car got crashed and I was scared the whole stuff was gone. I would be in trouble. But thank God we are here today.
Car wash. If I wash motor finish, I go start the motor small, move and go front, move and come back. So they go tell me, say, I press my leg on top that clutch. They come out and small.
I think it was a driver that first taught me the rudiment. Then later on, I went to a proper driving school.
I just let myself, practice.
I told you I went to a driving school. That's how. You just go to a driving school, you register, you pay a fee, they give you a schedule, jump into the car with the driver by your side, and then you start because they give you the traffic code. You keep going until you perfect.
Una don hear Lagos people dem o no. Time don reach. Make we go meet one ogbonge person wey sabi better on top the matter, wey be Oga Patrick Adenusi. Make it for yarn us how people dem suppose take learn how to drive.
Anybody wey wan learn how to drive, you suppose go driving school. Wey driver instructor go teach you, because your papa, your mama, your driver, your organizer go teach you the way them also know join the work. It go make driving dey difficult. But if you go driving school, then go teach you about the yellow box, then go teach you how you go enter road safely, then go tell you the person wey get right of way. Make all of us go do the right thing. Go driving school. Make our Lagos for better.
Lagosians, abegi, make sure na confirm driving school you go when the time reach for you to sabi. No go follow shortcut to
na Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. They power this message.
Hey, kids, almost see your new phone. This one na wetin dem dey
dey come machine. No be small thing, no.
Leave my phone alone, Jare. Wetin you dey find sef? Like say your phone no better pass this one. Abeg.
You sure say no be him buy you this phone? Eyes, who be eyes sef? See all him details, address, blood type. Na only bank details remain. This your new bobo na to marry o.
Give me my phone, Joe. Eyes call. AY me. This eyes wey we dey talk about so no be bobo o. Na in case of emergency, eyes.
Na true yam be that, Sister Lee. Eyes na number wey dey help first responders when gbege show face, like paramedic, firefighters dem, safety officials, or even person wey dey pass join with hospital workers dem to fit call the next of kin of that person wey get phone wey be get accident. And of course, na from there they go fit get medical support informate. You fit to get eyes 1, eyes 2, reach eyes 3. Eyes on top your phone, e fit to be your darling, your parent, bros or sister, or even your oga sef. No come forget o, say na only person wey dey fit pick in calls wella you gats put, and e suppose come be person wey go fit handle emergency no matter how bad e be. Personal informate like address, blood group fit to join too in case of matter wey need blood transfusion. We come dey advise o, say anytime wey you wan travel, e go good make you no lock your phone o, make e for dey easy in case of emergency to check for the eyes contacts. In case of emergency, eyes make you feel am for your phone today o.
This message now from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Welcome back, and it's the return trip. 21 minutes gone past 5 o'clock, and let's see what's happening around the town at this time. So, from our live camera feed, let's see. Okay, so if we can get a good view of the Bagada end. Okay, coming from the 3rd Mainland Bridge, let's see if we can just catch a glimpse of. Okay, so yeah, I can confirm to you that I have a good view of movement in what Ifako. It's a busy one, quite busy. In fact, it's snail speed this time. So if you're coming from the 3rd Mainland Bridge and you intend connecting Ogudu at this time, well, I'm sure you will already be feeling the impact of this slow movement. It's really slow that end. Taking it back a bit, let's see if we can see what's happening around the Iyanoworo end. Let's see. We'll just pull that up real quick. Let's see if we can just get that view from our live camera feeds. Can we do that? Okay, so we'll come back to that, but I can confirm to you that movement all the way from the Olupomeji end at this time inwards Ogudu is looking quite busy, and moving ahead somewhere around the Alakpere end, it's also busy, but a little freer. Not as busy as it is behind. And with that, I will be reconnecting with the control room for more feeds at this time. Hello, control.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome back, Nuruddin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is the report from Lagos Ibadan Express.
Okay.
That's coming from Ikoyi and towards Lagos.
Okay, talk to me.
All right, coming from Falamo towards Federal Registry, we have it okay.
Okay.
But from Federal Registry to Golden Gate, it is slightly busy due to Golden Gate.
All right.
From there towards Bayakuku, we have it okay. While on the return journey, coming back from Bayakuku towards Golden Gate, which NNPC is quite busy due to queue at NNPC.
All right.
But beyond NNPC to Falamo, we have it okay on the return journey.
Okay.
Then back to Bayakuku towards Osborne, we have it okay aside alternative delay at Osborne.
Okay.
While from Osborne to Dolphin and go to Ilubin, we have it okay right now.
Okay.
Also from Ilubin to Adeniji, Adekunle, Inla Waterfront down to Yano, we have it good.
Okay.
While from Yano towards Ifako, Ogudu, and with Alafe, it's quite busy.
Okay.
This is due to MRS and NNPC dispensing fuel at Alafe.
Okay.
Beyond Alafe towards Ojota Bridge, down to Ikosi Junction, better movement.
Okay.
While from Ikosi Junction to Secretariat, in which Otedola down to Bega, we have it okay.
Okay.
Return journey coming back from Bega to Otedola, which are good movement.
Okay.
Those are reports around Lagos Ibadan Express now.
All right. Thank you very much for this. Well done, Nurdin.
All right.
Sport update. Godwin Inakena raring to go to give you that really interesting edition, today's edition of the show. So stay tuned.
They boss my dada. Nobody there when you the dog God, I beg. Now everybody don't go another place. They hustle for their name, my love. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Boy, life got you wanting. I know the problem choking, no they finish. You feel say nobody there. You know I go there for you. And if it gets to where you don't understand, you get tickets for your head. You know I go there for you. And I go there for you. Who's out there? And I feel like nobody should be out there alone. Ooh, and I'm I cannot do it on my own. See, I know if you walk this walk around. My shoulder go carry your pain.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It's time for Global Sports Update with Godwin Inakina.
We did not plan that this is going to be 3, but again, it's our league. Let's talk about it. Let's bring you up to speed with what is happening in the Premier League. That's exactly what Honorable Gbenga Elegbele has been doing. The winner of the league gets 200 million. All under 19 teams will get good money from the sponsors of the league. We now have more games on television. Games are going to be streamed live, he has told us. Today, we bring you the concluding part of that conversation with yours truly, Godwin Inakina. We are compromising, so why don't we say, okay, we are playing by CAF standards and not by Nigerian standards? Is it possible?
Also, you see that all clubs must have it?
Yes, the minimum of CAF standards.
No, we cannot. You know why?
No.
First, you cannot impose your will on properties that does not belong to the league. All right? The owner of the league or the property may say, I do not have the resources now to meet up with that standard. What do? But we have to give our own minimum standard that we come to be television friendly. Okay? And that is our own state.
Okay. Let me take you away from there to the ouster of the FA Cup champions and the vice champions of the league in Nigeria. Remo Stars, when they were drawn against the Moroccan team, we knew that it was going to be an uphill task. But for Academy Warriors to be beaten by Benin Republic, a team from Benin Republic, and not that, they have to travel almost 30 hours from Maiduguri to come and play in Ikene. How do we get against this? 2 teams are out of 4.
Now, it brings us back to this question. How prepared are owners of those clubs for their teams to go and play in the continent? All right? Imagine a team of taking their footballers all the way from Maiduguri by road to come to Ikene by road from that long distance. Only the one say they fly from Lagos to Benin. That flight is less than a quarter of the journey from Maiduguri to Ikene. All right? It's even more convenient to drive from Lagos to Benin Republic now.
Yes. Yes.
It's 2 kilometers.
Very true.
So, okay, you flew something like about maybe like 120 kilometers or less than
30 minutes.
And now drive. So it's a journey of less than. By the most, 1 hour you'll be there, isn't it?
Yes.
To fly. Then you have to go and go by road for another journey of about 11, 12 hours. Doesn't make any economic sense. Doesn't make any sense in keeping the players in good shape. So if they lose, it is as a sort of fatigue, all right? Because when the player travel that long distance, you do expect them to have the energy to start and play against the team that is home. So that is why it is important for our own team. So, as a matter of fact, the owners of the clubs to be ready to spend money to make their players comfortable. That's why we keep insisting. We want to increase the payment for the salaries. They must perform. The welfare of footballers was very important. And this made us, as a matter of fact, have a discussion sometimes with the chairman of Airpeace, all right, Shivali Noyima, and quite cooperating. If we send the letter now, we want to start with our referees so that when referees are going to matches, because there was a case of a referee that died a few years ago on his way from one of the other states when he went to officiate the match. We think now, let's look for opportunity to have repeat for our referees. And I think sure, they will grant us that. So that referees will have to pay lower for flight tickets when they go on official matches. Now that we have already increased what we are doing, then again, we want to encourage club owners to actually do something like that, where you are going to they on their own can have agreement with airlines, okay?
Yeah.
When you are going, let your players go by here instead of going by road. And I think that is why we need to, again, ask ourselves questions. Most of us who are army clubs, how are we thinking? Can we talk to our most of this thing I have to tell some clubs chairman may not be able to face their government directly. I make request. Okay?
True.
Unlike private club owners. For instance, owner Remo Stars, he flies, he always flies his players for long distance. That I know. Alright?
Yes.
And I know that Sporting Lagos.
Yes.
Sola and can be approached any day by doing exactly by saying yes to this. And we listen. Alright?
Yes, sir.
But how many of the state-owned clubs can have access directly to their governor and make such requests? So there are problems that need to be addressed, and we will get there.
Yes, you just told us that the match officials' indemnities have been increased yet again. I don't know. Is it possible?
That was last issue.
Yes.
Twice is the
yes. Is it possible for my listener to know how much, or that is between you and the match officials?
No, it's not between you and them. But unfortunately, anything has to do with finance or money, what this person pays, what it's not supposed to be of public knowledge. You know, we need to protect their privacy.
Okay.
And if I give you 20,000 and you're not changing to 40,000 now, you're not telling the public that this one is getting to. Maybe that man's wife, the second wife, or maybe making extra demands. Alright? Maybe that man's girlfriend making extra demand. So maybe his village community will say, no, you have this ceremony come and do it. I think that's why sometimes we have to keep quiet.
Okay, will Academy Warriors play in Maiduguri this season?
Yes, no clue that the club license should belong to the NFF, alright?
Okay, yes.
And Nasiru, who is in charge, has been there and said he will bring his reports to us because he didn't say they can play there. We have already provided an alternative venue for them if the place is not okay.
Okay.
But Nasiru's report came in yesterday, but he will give it to us. To be today being Friday, probably he will send it to us.
Okay then.
So by next week, after their next match, because they are playing away, we'll be home. So we're discussing with them actually. We sent people to go and look at the stadium. The report we got really which is partially okay. That means not okay. So we want to remove the word partially by this week. We'll get the report from National.
Wow. That's interesting. But this is a very tricky question. How has the NFF taken over the issue of club licensing affected the Nigerian Premier Football League in taking some decisions?
Well, number one, the issue of club licensing is removed from the league to the federation by CAF. It was not by CAF. And so far so good, there have been complete synergy between the NFF club licensing officials and that of the MPFL. They will work hand in hand. So there's no decision taken that is not jointly taken.
Okay, I like that part. And now, the most important one that Nigerians are worried about, and I'm sure you're also worried about as the chairman of the league, Honorable Benga Elegbele. Our best players are going to Ethiopia, Rwanda, Benin Republic. What are the reasons, and how can we stop this?
Now, very simple. I made reference to welfare packages that club owners, all right? You will not see, when we're talking of Ethiopia, all right? Talking of Tanzania, they have corporate sponsors of their league, all right? When they have corporate sponsors for their league, that means more money is being injected to their league. We don't have such in Nigeria. The last time we had such was when Supersport invested about $8 million there about Assisi, all right? So now the system is just gradually picking up. And our target is our last meeting is that we want the least paid footballer in Nigeria to earn $1 million. Meanwhile, don't be deceived. Some of these players that are going now, what they are taking, it is not as big as they think. All right? For instance, it is as a result of our current state of our naira. All right? Somebody taking $1,000 in Nigeria, that means that money is about 1.5 something million, isn't it?
Yes.
If we are taking $1,000 even in the Republic here, that money is lower because their currency is higher than naira. All right? So if you are in Nigeria, you are staying in your country, you are taking like 800,000 naira, and you go to another country that pay you $1 million, I mean $1,000, you just add dollar. By the time you convert it, again, you are probably maybe short-changing yourself. That's why some of them go, they come back. Except those that are good to you are bigger clubs. And is it? But now, if we have more sponsors, and again, that will be a change in terms of packages and welfare packages. So the idea of going to smaller countries will not be there. Players are nomadic because they want more money. Because their interest is, if you don't make enough money now to save to the holdings, by the time you are 30, 35, when you go to play football again, then you come back. You need to make something of that. That's why they have to wonder how.
Wow. Thank you so much, Honorable Gbenga Elegbeleye, and we wish you a very fruitful season.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, brother. Bye-bye. Thank you.
The voice of Honorable Gbenga Elegbeleye, a man who wears two caps. He is the second vice president of Nigerian Football Federation and, of course, the chairman of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Once you are the chairman of the Premier League, you automatically become the vice president, second vice president, Nigerian Football Federation. Now you know. Thank you so much once again for being part of the show. My name is Godwin Enakena. Let us keep praying for Nigeria. Let's keep cruising. God bless Nigeria.
Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Chai, my head, Oga landlord. Why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again, this one with your body hot so. You don't do test? Yes, see result, Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria. You need Luta. Luta na better medicine. We dey knock down malaria. Oya see am. Take am. Hey, thank you, Oga Luta. I don't can't pay.
Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
In every part of the country, Wembank is there, serving the needs of every Nigerian. From the child whose dreams are as big as the sky, but in need of a head start. Young tech-driven innovators in search of a financial provider to support their novel ideas. The bold and confident boss lady in need of tailored financial services to fulfill her everyday business needs and maximize her potential. The elderly who want a stress-free day-to-day banking experience anytime, anywhere at their fingertips. The small and medium-scale entrepreneurs who need a partner to help transition from startup to scale-up. We are the backbone of every endeavor, creating value for all and fulfilling dreams for over 79 years. Wembank, the bank that works for everyone and stays with you all the way.
driver, I beg, I won't come down before you reach that bridge. You don't take me past that bridge.
Driver, me too, I want to come down, no.
Hey, Titi Bole, I don't want you say I don't pass your bus stop. Now I don't come back for you.
This lady looks familiar. Isn't this Sylvia? Sylvia!
Joyce, it's a lie. What a surprise. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, my dear. It's been such a while since I last saw you. You look so good.
Oh, I'm doing well. But where are you going to?
I'm going to that clinic across the road. How about you?
Oh, I'm going the same direction, but the supermarket.
Oh, okay, let's go together
but wait,
then.
are we not going to cross the road?
Cross which road? This busy road, Sylvia. No, I normally use the pedestrian bridge now.
Ha, you have time. Oh. I normally cross the road. I don't have time for pedestrian bridge.
Sylvia, that is so wrong. Why put your life at risk when you can simply use the pedestrian bridge and save yourself from accidents?
That's actually true. I never thought about it. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge.
Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge. Sure, I don't go crossing the express road again tomorrow when I'm not there.
I won't. Thank you.
My good people of Lagos, when going out and you need to cross the road, always ensure you use the pedestrian bridge. Pedestrian bridges protect you. Stay safe, stay alert, stay secured. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Madam, you park where you don't do like this. You don't do like this.
Gaga, how are you? I beg, check all the tire well. I need to get to Ibadan quickly.
Azusia, madam. You don't know. Come, sharply. Madam, she been Azusia make a pop and 40 grand. Tire for back, that's 22. 425. So make I get up to 40.
Yes, so not 40 around. No cheat me, oh. Make I no go here say my tire go down for road. You know I'm traveling. Hurry before traffic holds me.
Pass the mark now,
Organizer, don't do them like that now. My motor paper, show you sabi say they risky to allow organizer to dey pump your tire without the right specification. So sabi approve tire specification, tire size, and pressure for your motor. Join with the kind weight where your motor supposed carry. Make you run, go check your driver's door B pillar where they close to the seat belt. For that sticker, you go see them there. Or for the door of your fuel for some other motors them. Even for the boots for driver's side or inside your owner's manual. Don't overgauge your tire. Remember, say it's the joint to make tire expand when they use them for road. Another one called they make tire to blow out when you don't overgauge them already. My paper, make you no buy Tokumbo tire original, now original anytime. Life no get duplicates. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving you forward even as they move Lagos forward. Join.
Welcome back. About 12 minutes before the top of the hour. Of course, at 6 o'clock, it will be time for the news at 6. Meanwhile, we'll connect with the control room for more feeds. Hello, control.
Hello.
Welcome back, Nuruddin. Please go on.
All right. Okay. This is a report from Lagos Vector Express.
Okay.
Coming from Maslati this evening towards Idioro, we have it okay.
Okay.
Also from Idioro to Losa and with Louis Johnson, better movement.
Okay.
But approaching Ojuwoye is quite busy due to major transition at the Ojuwoye.
All right.
One from Ojuwoye to post office, along to go challenge, we have it okay.
Okay.
Also from challenge to Kappa down to Sudanbi, better movement.
Okay.
Between Sudanbi to Brown Johnson and Balade Boston, it is slightly busy.
Okay.
Beyond that place, towards Balade, Ladiko, Shogule, PWD, we have it okay.
Okay.
Also from PWD to Airport Eton, better movement.
Right.
One from Airport Eton to Airport Boston, down to Ikeja, we have it busy.
Okay.
Beyond Ikeja, along to Jai Farm, with the Lezik, good movement.
Right.
One from Lezik to Mango Cement, down to the Commander B, we have it okay. From the Commander B to Goye, around me down to Yanafaya bus stop, better movement.
Right.
Why from Yanakwaja bus stop to Yanakwaja Underbridge is quite busy right now due to major bus stop activity at Yanakwaja Underbridge.
Okay.
From Yanakwaja Underbridge to Lepo, Super, down to Abulegba, we have it good.
Okay.
But Underbridge, Abulegba, that's from Charity Junction to Underbridge, Abulegba, which Abulegba bus stop, it's quite busy.
Okay.
Why descending Abulegba to U-turn, we have it okay.
Okay.
Why from U-turn to Ahmadiyya, there is good movement down to Mera.
Okay.
Between Mera and Adua Castle, good movement.
Right.
Why from Castle to Kola, we have busy.
Okay.
From Kola to Maslati, Alakuko, better movement.
Okay.
Why from Alakuko to Jegule, with two gate, we have it okay.
Right.
Aside Tanita to gate end.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ports around Lagos Avector Express now.
All right. Thank you very much for this, Nuruddin. We'll be on standby for more feeds. Well done.
All right.
All right, still talking traffic, and yes, time check is about 10 minutes, now 9 minutes before the top of the hour. Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way, Ikeja GRA traffic update at the moment. As a result of the ongoing repair of the expansion joints that on the Odoyalaru end within that area, traffic is slightly busy along Antony inwards journey, Maryland, on route Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way, and Odoyalaro, respectively. Slightly busy moving traffic within the passage of that NNPC on that stretch, northwest and total filling stations along Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way. It's a very good flow, however, along the stretch of Kodeso Road, Oba Kinjobi Way, Local Airport Road, and Ikeja GRA. The flow of traffic on Obakwa and Link Bridge and Local Airport Link Bridge is quite calm at this time. From the Shomolu axis, I can tell you traffic flow coming from Empire to Jibo underneath the bridge, what's about Macaulay Way down to Adekunle intersection is moving steady right now. Return journey from Adekunle intersection to Makoko Junction, Banti signal light, Alago Meji also in good shape. It's also good movement of vehicles from Alago Meji signal light to Sabo St. Agnes down to Waek inwards Jibo underneath the bridge. Movement towards Empire right now is good to go also. Jibo underneath the bridge. Moving onwards to Yaba Phase 1 to Yaba Phase 2 through Yaba underneath the bridge inwards Murtala Mohammed Way is good to go. Steady movement from Yaba 1 through the flyover bridge down to Phase 2 and a free flow of traffic in and out of Ojuelegba via the flyover bridge. Murtala Mohammed Way inwards Oyubo through the flyover bridge is a steady one towards Boston roundabout. Likewise, for the return journey. Steady, however, from Oyinbo inwards Ido. Ido connecting Ijora Olokpa and return to Ijora is appreciable. The return journey, Ido underneath the bridge towards Mainland Hotel, it's appreciable. Mainland Hotel to Bojsin roundabout Oyinbo Market is fine. Vehicle movement in what total filling station is smooth and steady through Ilele. Kanu by Jeba, Aquino Cemetery, busy. Now we have queues at that filling station along that axis. Adekunle inwards and outwards of the 3rd Mainland Bridge, if you're connecting via that route, it is a good one. Movement from Adekunle inwards St. Agnes is also good to go. We have it busy inwards St. Agnes towards University Road. This is due to road diversion. Waik bus stop, cool and calm inwards Jibo. No impediment. Traffic light working fine. Just the queues for fuel at the fuel stations. The one at Jibo, Murtala Mohammed Way, Habat Macaulay Way, Kano Street by Jeba through Lagos Street and Adekunle respectively. But no effect at this time. That's how it is looking like. Do not forget, in about 6 minutes, it will be time for the news at 6.
It's LP Vibe.
Wife of Lagos State Governor takes Women's Conference Awareness Campaign to Badagry. Minister of State for Defense vows to lead, ensures success of Northwest operation against bandits. On the foreign scene, mother and daughters die in new wave of strikes on Ukraine. And in sports, Nigerian para-powerlifter Esther Nwogu wins silver in Women's 2024 Paralympic Games. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, led members of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, CALSO, on an awareness walk in Badagry ahead of the 24th edition of the annual National Women's Conference, NWC. The theme for this year's conference is Soar Beyond Boundaries, Enrich Communities. Joined by the wife of the Deputy Governor, Oluremi Hamzat, and the chairperson of the 2024 NWC Planning Committee, Olufunke Adeyeye, the First Lady engaged women in the town, sensitizing them about the upcoming conference scheduled for next Tuesday 10th and Wednesday 11th September 2024. During the walk, Sanwo-Olu emphasized the importance of recognizing women who have made significant contributions to their communities, drawing inspiration from the biblical figure of Esther. Sanwo-Olu expressed her gratitude to the chairman of Badagry Local Government, Adeniro Onilude, and Badagry West LCDA, Benu Joseph, for their warm reception and unwavering support during the visit. Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, has charged community leaders to tackle sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV, saying they are key actors in addressing and preventing SGBV and should be impartial when dealing with cases reported to them. Executive Secretary Titilola Vaivo Adeni gave the charge in Ikeja at a one-day training for community leaders themed Community Leaders, Flag Bearers in the Fight Against SGBV. Vaivo Adeni, who was represented by the head of Community Engagement Department at DSVA, Damilare Adeusi, said community leaders were flag bearers in the fight against SGBV by virtue of their positions. According to her, community leaders can influence decisions, policies, and initiatives to address and prevent SGBV, as well as shape community responses. On her part, the head of case management unit of DSVA, Tumininu Oni, said gender-based violence affects every person directly or indirectly, noting that SGBV was rooted in gender inequality, patriarchy, and power imbalance. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, has issued a strong warning to all auto dealers in Lagos, advising them against the unauthorized display of vehicles for sale on road setbacks, walkways, and other prohibited areas which obstructs the free flow of traffic. This warning was communicated during a courtesy visit by the Lagos Motor Dealers Association to the General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakari-Oki, at the LASMA headquarters in Oshodi. Bakari-Oki underscored the importance of maintaining law, order, and ensuring smooth traffic flow, noting that numerous complaints have been received from community development associations, CDAs, regarding the illegal activities of some auto dealers across the state. He pointed out that the illegal placement of vehicles on roadsides, setbacks, streets, and walkways poses a significant risk to public safety, obstructs pedestrian movement, and increases traffic congestion. In his response, the Lagos Motor Dealers Association, led by its president Leke Aladigbemi, expressed willingness to cooperate with LASMA and other authorities to promote compliance among members. And now to the rest of the stories. Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawalle has announced that the federal government is resolute in eradicating banditry, terrorism, and other crimes in the northern region. Matawali assured residents of Sokoto State, Katsina State, Zamfara State and Kebbi States, as well as the broader northwest region, of the government's commitment to ensuring their safety. He also sought the support and cooperation of the state government and citizens in driving the presidential directive to achieve success in the northwest states. Director General of the National Youth Service Corps NYSC, Yushau Ahmed, has assured Corps members that the 33,000 naira monthly stipends will be increased once the federal government implements the new minimum wage. Ahmed gave this assurance while addressing Corps members at the Kebbi State Orientation Camp, Dakingari, and Sokoto State Orientation Camp in Wamako. He said their selfless and immense contributions to the socio-economic development of the country cannot be underestimated. Ahmed also urged the Corps members to use the opportunity of the service year to develop themselves and plan for greater heights in future. The Director General assured them that the scheme will not post any Corps member to a place where their safety is not guaranteed, while he advised them to be security conscious at all times. And now to foreign news. Officials say a mother and her 3 daughters were among 7 people killed in Ukraine's western city of Lviv during a fresh wave of Russian attacks. Lviv Mayor Andriy Sadovy said Russia had attacked with drones and hypersonic missiles in the early hours of today. The attack came as Ukraine reeled from Russia's deadliest single bombardment this year. Also, a strike on a military institute in the central city of Poltava left 53 people dead. According to officials, Lviv has largely been spared the worst of the fighting over the 2.5 years of war. But last week, Russian strikes targeted its energy infrastructure, causing outages. Meanwhile, President Vladimir Zelensky has renewed his calls for Ukraine's Western allies to hold their long-range weapons to be fired further into Russia. Now, sports. Nigeria's Esther Nwogu has won silver in the women's 41 kilograms para-powerlifting at the ongoing Paris Paralympic Games. It is Team Nigeria's second medal of the 2024 Paralympic Games after Eniola Bolaji won bronze in the para-badminton. Meanwhile, it was China's Zhen Chui who won gold with a record-breaking lift of 119 kilograms. The competition was fierce, with both Nwogu and Kui breaking records in succession in their quest for victory, pushing one another to a total of 4 Paralympic records in the course of the event. Nwogu's initial attempt at 106 kilograms was the second heaviest weight entered, just behind Kui's 108 kilograms. And that's all for the news at 6. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.mg. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, Loma launched the Lagos State Blue Box Recycling Initiative? You can get more details on the Lagos State government website. To end the news, your other highlights of the major stories. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, led members of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, CALSO, on an awareness walk in Badagry, ahead of the 24th edition of the annual Women's Conference, annual National Women's Conference, NWC. Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawale has stated that the federal government is resolute in eradicating banditry, terrorism, and other crimes in the northern region. We also told you that officials have reported that a mother and her 3 daughters were among 7 people killed in Ukraine's western city of Lviv during a fresh wave of Russian attacks. And in sports, Nigeria's Esther Nwogu has won silver in the women's 41 kilograms para-powerlifting at the ongoing Paris Paralympic Games. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafolashiri. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.
We begin our journey with a green light. Full speed, ahead we go. And then, those roadblocks, dead stops, traffic gridlock. Decisions are felt out thoroughly. Cautiously we move. The road may not be smooth, but it's time to evaluate which way to go. Which road is ours to take? And because we care about your journey, we are always there to guide you through it. Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
I'm cruising in my bima. I'm tuning to another song balaja cause the information is so accurate and the baby sound. Lagos traffic radio, reliable info. With the timely update, them I show you where you go follow. Roadblock it there, trailer throw away, load for Surulere.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Let us take you through that journey home. We got the latest traffic updates, news and reports every day, 4 to 9 p.m. On the return trip. Join us as we guide you through a traffic-free journey to your various destination anywhere in Lagos. 4 to 9 p.m. daily. The return trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Life is always full of wahala, but there is music, passion, feelings, and good vibes. Take a ride with InDrive app to get there on your own terms. You decide what your life will be full of and choose a fair price for this ride. InDrive, the InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator, is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.indrive.com.
Where to Lagos is right.
Lagosians, Greater Lagos Rising, no be for mouth o. We almost rise join for we character o. LSPWC, they warn you o. E dey wrong to go the court we find road without permission o. Car wash operators, no spoil we road with now soap water from your car wash business na. To dey burn fire or even go dey cook on top the road, hey, na to help and quick spoil o. Oga kwata wey was pass, na those wey dey pour petroleum products like diesel, abi engine oil on top the road, and those wey dey comot with manholes covers them. To dey throw away dirty inside with drainages in call haba. Na im dey cause flooding na. Abegi, no dey allow those big lorries and trailers wey carry heavy load take their reggae come dey spoil with blues on top the road na. Una don hear am o. No gree make anybody come spoil your road for you o. Make una rush call 0906 704 4444 or 0906 904 4444 to fit report the matter sharply. Your road na your heritage o. Keep am wella. Na Lagos State Public Works Corporation LSPWC dey knack una this message o.
Greater Lagos is rising.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
He's running with you. Listen to me.
ó lè gan kí tó débí. Ojú ti rí gan ti tó débí. Many the pressure, but I no fit to mention. I got to thank God. Ṣùgbọ́n mélòó ni mo fẹ́ sọ? Mélòó mo fẹ́ sọ? And I get many vision. I don't know what pressure, but I'm not good fit to give up. Man, I'm taking every day and I got it over. No fit to stop me cause I'm taking over. La la, you're the sun, we call it daily, Jala jala lu, ito biolo. Yeah, jala jala lu, ito biolo. Jala jala lu, ito biolo. Ito biolo. I'm a sinner, still a believer. Even with my 10 toes and I stand fine. My face shake and my shoes shine. I ain't easy for the poor. Everybody look down on me. I swear I'll pray for mercy. Supreme mercy. I'm not taking every day and I got it over. Don't know fit to stop me cause I'm taking over. La la, you're the sun, Okore dele, Jala jala lu, ito biolo. Yeah, jala jala lu, ito biolo. Jala jala lu, ito biolo. Yeah, jala jala lu, ito biolo. Let me let you know a secret. And your trouble in my PP. I go let you know your sign. Is it Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini? Can't lie. I wanna put you on my shoulder. All I need you so bad. Stuck on you. Only your face I did look. Only your beats make I move. I see don't hang from my hook. Can never go.
Traffic on the stretch of Broad Street is good from General Hospital towards Tinubu Square, and then connecting Abibu Key Street by Martin Street Junction. As you approach David Street in Wazakbongo is slow. The entire stretch of Igbo Shere Road, traffic is moving faster. No impediment at this time. That's how things are looking like on that end. So if you're heading in that direction, of course, take note. Okay, turning our cameras, just taking a look at some other parts of town. Let's see if we can quickly get a quick look at. Okay, I see that movement around the K2 end. Traffic is looking quite friendly. Okay, after the K2 end, after K2 bus stop. But let's see if we can see K2 proper. And let's see if how traffic is. Okay, so this time it's quite fair. Quite fair. K2 bus stop proper. Quite fair, not bad. From what I can see, of course, commercial vehicles, yellow buses here and there, causing a bit of a... But by and large, it is looking very, very, very good on that stretch. The Alakbere end, taking a look at that end, well, it's just a steady movement, just a steady movement, not slow, just quite steady. Of course, we know about influx and the fuel stations we have there. So as it moves up, moves ahead, it starts getting busy beyond that. And I'll have to see. Okay, let's see if we can take a look at what is looking like around the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Let's see if we can just pull that up real quick around the. We'll pull that up real quick to see if. On that end, what things are looking like. Let's see. Okay. So we'll come back to that. But from our live camera feeds, movement on the car, around the car wash and inwards Ifako. Still quite busy, still a lot of influx at this time, but by and large, it's not a standstill. So it's moving gradually, but be advised that it is a busy one on that stretch. Yes, I was trying to see if I could, get one of the cameras facing the Lagos Ibadan Expressway, precisely somewhere around inwards the Otedola end. Once I get that, I'll be able to, give you an update on what we see or what we can see from that end. Okay, there you have it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this one, but just by the Alausa pedestrian bridge. Okay. Okay. So I can confirm that it's a good movement. It's a good movement on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway, precisely around the Alausa pedestrian bridge. From what I see, movement inwards the Otedola end from Secretariat, looking good inwards and outwards at this time. Okay, let's go quickly check the shipping position, and when I come back, we'll definitely have more updates for you. Stay close.
This is Shipping Position, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
13 ships laden with petroleum products, container and others are expected at the Lagos Port Complex today. The Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA) made this known in its publication Shipping Position. The publication says 9 ships containing Jet A1, crude oil, bulk wheat, general cargo, container, vehicle, and bulk maize. NPA reports that 1 motor vessel is waiting to berth with bulk sugar, while 3 motor tankers are waiting to berth with butane, AGO, and bulk fertilizer. And that's the shipping position. Thanks for listening.
You've just listened to Shipping Position, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Initiating rage process.
She be your mama, me. And get you, show you go marry me. I ban you, that a good baby me. And get you, show you the show me. I jump up, she be your mama. Ole, if my heart away. Tanga say you come my way. Wait till you got it for back, baby. Bigger than bomb, yeah. Papa down to my leg. Body, baby. Africa number 1, show you. Perfect timing, low perfect, I love you organically. The money dey for the facility. If they hating, that is animality. No overtaking, no catty. I walk so done. Poverty, no be secret, say we get society. Loving you is all I want. Your body, daily go, ole. Tiffy my heart away. I thank God say you come my way. Wait till you carry for back, baby. Bigger than bomb, show yeah. Papa down to my leg. Oh, the body, baby.
distributed from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Introvert the one buster, introvert the one linker, introvert the one beta, one beta, one beta. Bankane, me I'm gonna bankane. I'm standing on it, but I'm a jack push you down. I'm stepping on it, thank God, counting my blessings one by one by. Bankane, me I'm gonna bankane. I'm standing on it, but I'm a try push you down. I'm stepping on it, thank God, counting my blessings one by one by. No love, no joy, doggy they eat it dog. Too many stakes around the road, what them did to us. Should you know no need for the country, need to do us this. Laughing and smiling, yeah. Bankane. Me, I'm gonna bank on it. I'm standing on it, but I'm a try push you down. I'm stepping on it, thank God, counting my blessings one by one by. Bank on it. Me, I'm gonna bank on it. I'm standing on it, but I'm a try push you down. I'm stepping on it, thank God, counting my blessings one by one by.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Welcome back, and it's about 14 minutes before 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock will take us to the state news at 7. Olowu traffic update at this time. It's a high influx of vehicles been recorded from Nighthall Junction in Wat State House down to McQueen Bridge by Officers Mess in Watts Bonny Camp, and this is due to the narrowment of the Bonny Camp roundabout coupled with the return journey influx. Ascending Obalinde Bridge in Watts Osborne intersection of Simpson Bridge to Liberty down to Calta Bridge exit in Watts Adeniji connecting 3rd Millen Bridge on route Iyanoro via the Adekunle intersection is good to go. Likewise, Adekunle intersection on 3rd Mainland Bridge inwards journey at Adeniji down to Surah Junction is free. Obalende Bridge inwards Onikon descending and Flag House descending on route CMS Bridge to navigate Akbongbon Bridge is quite fine. No impediment at this time. That's the latest on that end.
I want more.
You see, all your food with correct vegetables. Come season them with no cubes for that get delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Need to navigate through the nooks and crannies of Lagos and beyond with ease? You're right on time with us. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your driving companion.
It's your feedback.
In about 8 minutes, it will be time for the news at 7. Meanwhile, this is Sugar Banner with Ide Kpo. Traffic still looking quite good. The Lagos Ibadan Expressway from I can see the Secretariat end. And those coming in from the Magodo end have it really good. We're taking it back around the Alakbere end, still quite steady. I can confirm that it's getting better in what Ifa call car wash.
Mr. Familiar people, you know, say I stand out. I know they for all of them I stand out. Everything we I do, say I stand out. So the people who no one grief for me now, no they calm down. I did dribble the mental like Saka. For this name, me I did like a tanker. Wait, give me my own though. As I just sing, I they connect to. As it can do just the torment to. Now so my people they collect to. Oh la la la. See your to. For my party, them they direct to. All of the girls, them they relate to. I mean, I go let anybody fire, we go my back. Yeah, we didn't finish working, they come. Then I forget you, they come. When I was so good, they come. When I was so good, they come. We didn't finish working, they come. Then I forget you, they come. When I was so good, they come. And you let my pepe. Baby girl, true thick and thin.
am Akan Usen. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has approved extension of flexible work from home initiative for an additional 3 months with effect from today, 4th of September, till 3rd of December. In a circular signed by the State Head of Service, Bode Aguru, workers on grade levels 1 to 14 will work from home for 2 days a week, while those on grade levels 15 to 17 are allowed to work from home for 1 day a week. Aguru said it has been observed that the policy has recorded positive impact on work productivity at various ministries, departments, and agencies of the state government. He said all accounting officers are enjoined to note the content of the circular for compliance and give it the deserved service-wide publicity. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, led members of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, CALSO, on an awareness walk in Badagry, ahead of the 24th edition of the annual National Women's Conference, NWC. The theme for this year's conference is Soar Beyond Boundaries, Enrich Communities. Joined by the wife of the Deputy Governor, Oluwemi Hamzat, and the chairperson of the 2024 NWC Planning Committee, Olufunke Adeyeye, the First Lady engaged women in the town, sensitizing them about the upcoming conference scheduled for next Tuesday 10th and Wednesday 11th September 2024. During the walk, Sanwo-Olu emphasized the importance of recognizing women who have made significant contributions to their communities, drawing inspiration from the biblical figure of Esther. Sanwo-Olu expressed her gratitude to the chairman of Badagry Local Government, Adeniro Onilude, and Badagry West LCDA, Benu Joseph, for their warm reception and unwavering support during the visit. The Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, has charged community leaders to tackle sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV, saying they are key actors in addressing and preventing SGBV and should be impartial when dealing with cases reported to them. Executive Secretary Titolola Vivor Adeni gave the charge in Ikeja at a one-day training for community leaders themed Community Leaders, Flag Bearers in the Fight Against SGBV. Vivor Adeni, who was represented by the Head of Community Engagement Department at DSVA, Damilari Adewusi, said community leaders were flag bearers in the fight against SGBV by virtue of their positions. According to her, community leaders can influence decisions, policies, and initiatives to address and prevent SGBV, as well as shape community responses. On her part, the head of case management units of DSVA, Tumininu Uni, said gender-based violence affects every person directly or indirectly, noting that SGBV was rooted in gender inequality, patriarchy, and power imbalance. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority LASMA has issued a strong warning to all auto dealers in Lagos, advising them against the unauthorized display of vehicles for sale on road setbacks, walkways, and other prohibited areas which obstructs free flow of traffic. This warning was communicated during a courtesy visit by the Lagos Motor Dealers Association to the General Manager of LASMA, Olalikon Bakarioki, at the LASMA headquarters in Oshodi. Bakarioki underscored the importance of maintaining order and ensuring smooth traffic flow, noting that numerous complaints have been received from community development associations, CDAs, regarding the illegal activities of some auto dealers across the state. He pointed out that the illegal placement of vehicles on roadsides, setbacks, streets, and walkways poses a significant risk to public safety, obstructs pedestrian movement, and increases traffic congestion. In his response, the Lagos Motor Dealers Association, led by its president, Leke Alanigbemi, expressed willingness to cooperate with LASMA and other authorities to promote compliance among members. In a related development, the Department of Mass Communication, Lagos State University of Science and Technology, LASUSTEC, has taken the campaign against sexual harassment and domestic violence to students in order to raise awareness and sensitize them on the importance of speaking out against these heinous crimes. The head of the department, Stephen Adeshemoye, during a one-day seminar to commemorate the year 2024 Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Awareness Month, charged the students to speak out against any form of sexual and gender-based violence. While emphasizing the theme, silence is not an option, Adeshemoye expressed commitment to creating a safe and supportive environment for all students to share their experiences, speak out and seek help when the need arises. A senior lecturer in the department, Adewale Ajayi, also charged the students to support the department in the fight against all forms of harassment and particularly domestic violence. In order to continuously improve the quality of education being offered to pupils and students, the Lagos State government has described education as a major driver of development in the state. Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, stated this during the official presentation of provisional approval letters to private school owners at Education Resource Center, Ojodu, Ikeja, Lagos, organized by the Office of Education Quality Assurance. Ali Balogun commended the governor for his ceaseless efforts in prioritizing qualitative education that will ensure the state continues to secure the future of its pupils and students in basic and secondary schools across the state, as encapsulated in its Themes Plus agenda. He emphasized that quality education is a social investment that will empower students and youths to achieve a better future, and appreciated private school owners for contributing their quota to the advancement of education in the state. The commissioner warned all proprietors and proprietresses who had gone through the processes of provisional approval letter of the state government to maintain the integrity, noting that the state government will not shy away from its responsibility to enforce the rules and regulations guiding quality education in the state. Earlier, the Director, Planning, Research and Statistics, Remy Abdul, commended the private school owners for their ability to scale through the processes and urged them to continue the partnership by delivering qualitative education to all children in the state. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. On X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, Loma launched the Lagos State Blue Box Recycling Initiative? You can get more details on the Lagos State government website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adibeshin. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.
We begin our journey with a green light. Full speed. Ahead we go. And then, those roadblocks, dead stops, traffic gridlock. Decisions are thought out thoroughly. Cautiously we move. The road may not be smooth, but it's time to evaluate which way to go.